What should I do today? I know. I'm going to give you guys 15 things that all woodworkers are going to need more of. Let's go. Ugh. Okay. Did I get everything? Hi, I'm back. I just took a lap around the shop. Hi, boo-boo. And I found 15 things plus one, because you always forget the one in the chamber. Things that all woodworkers could use more of. So I think the first thing we're going to start with is this stain on my shirt. Now, no, most woodworkers don't want stained shirts. I mean, they get them pretty often anyway. But what I'm talking about is this stuff. Just a couple minutes ago, the lid fell off of this and it spilled all over me. It's fine because it's odorless mineral spirits, so it's nothing harmful. Plus, I got my mask over here, which is going to be in later in the video, but now I need more. So, I guess there's a downside to this, but at least it makes it into my video. You can always use more. Quarts cost half as much as gallons, so it's a better price to get gallons. It's a better deal. Next is this, which I actually bought myself. This is a combination square from Irwin. It's pretty big. It's got, it's really nice. It comes out of a box square. It's got the level, it's got the 45, it's got the ruler. It's got this little pin in the back. Still not 100% sure what this is. I think it's a center punch. I think that's what they're called, where you like poke the hole for the drilling. Anyway, on to the next thing. Putting everything down here. This is wood glue, obviously. This is Titebond 2. Again, obviously it says it right here. This cost $6, I think. Again, for the gallon, it's a better price, I think. For a gallon of this is only 16 ounces. So for a gallon of this, it cost $22, I believe, at my local Orange big box store. And yes, I said big box store because I use big words like that. Next thing, screws. These are actually really, really nice to have. These have a hex head. Here, let me take one out for you. This is 1 pound. I used almost all of them already, and I've only built 3 tables and my workbench. So yeah, they're really nice to have. They are a little bit more expensive than Phillips heads. And 1 1/4 inch is what you should get. For those of you who are not woodworkers, but trying to find something for them, most of us use 3/4 inch wood, which this being 1 1/4, 3/4 times 2, that's 6 quarters, which is 1 1/2. So 1 1/4 is exactly a 1/4 inch smaller than the wood we use. So as you can see, there's a hex head, very nice, and bit never slips out because of this. It's not a hex head, it's a star-shaped head. So yeah, there's that always. Okay, now we're getting into safety. If you go back and watch one of my old videos, I said wear work gloves in the shop. I'm going to take that back. You can wear them in the shop, but what I use them for is no longer with the saws. I use them for moving my wood from my car in here, because I get S3S wood, which means surface 3 sides. So it always has this one, let me show you. It always has this one rough side, as you can see here, and I don't want to get splinters, obviously, because those hurt. So I use the gloves to protect myself from that. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more work. This is the Ryobi 18 volts 1+ battery, lithium ion stuff. Really good. This one has actually lasted longer than the new Ryobi batteries, brand name Ryobi. But the reason I say it's going to take work is because Ryobi is not the only brand of tools, and it's not the only brand of cordless tools. In fact, there's so many brands of cordless tools, and almost none of them take the same battery. I'm pretty sure none of them take the same battery. So you're gonna have to find out what tools your woodworker uses, and you can get them more batteries. That's always appreciated. Alright, again, more work. I'm sorry, but I can't do all the work for you. These are obviously jigsaw bits. Blech. There are two main types of jigsaws other than cordless and corded. It's U-shank and T-shank. U-shank is the most common, but T-shank is better. I happen to have a special Ryobi U-shank that acts like a T-shank, but it doesn't accept T-shank blades. So yeah, make sure you check and see if they use T-shank or U-shank. You can tell based on the part that goes into the jigsaw. One will look like a T, one will look like a U. Drill bits. This is what is called a spiral drill bit for obvious reasons. It is used for drilling holes. So I use this in my drill mostly because I can't do it on my drill press. But don't get this. Get a spiral bit, just not this one. What you want to get is a brad point bit. Now a brad is a small nail that has a very thin point like a screw's head, and you can use that to stick it into the spots you're going to be working with, whereas this spiral bit will wander before it grabs and starts drilling. This is an old chisel. I use it for scraping glue. Really, that's all it is. You can get really good ones, and you can use them for like, I don't know, hand-carved box joints or something. Or you can get really cheap ones and just use them for scraping glue. Next up, the hammer. This may seem pretty obvious, but we don't actually use nails. This is only for the chisel. So, and it's also to make holes in walls and stuff. So if you ever go outside and wonder why there's a bunch of holes in the walls, we're probably throwing hammers at them. Alright, last part, we're going back to safety. These are safety goggles I got from Amazon. They have this rubber nose so they won't slide down my face like some of the other ones I used, but I can't blame the other ones because they were just airsoft goggles. Next, this is actually for anyone really. These are Bluetooth headphones. These are also noise canceling. So they just hook up to my phone. I can play my music, add noise canceling, and I can work with all my saws with these on. Alright, this is my N99 mask. It's far better than an N95 mask, so it's gonna protect you +4 from the coronavirus, so just get one of these for yourself too. It takes a carbon filter back here, and that filters out really, really fine sawdust so that you're not breathing it in. I always make sure I'm wearing at least a painter's mask, if not my carbon filter mask, whenever I'm using a saw. Alright, so that was 15. Now, remember how I told you you always forget the one in the chamber? Alright, this is an exterior wood finish that is called spar urethane. Spar urethane is just used to protect wood from the outside elements. This one is 1 gallon. It costs a lot of money. This cost $43. Hi, bud. I think a quart of this costs $16, or maybe it was like $20. I don't know, but it was really expensive. So this is spar urethane, but I'm not actually telling you get spar urethane. If you're making stuff for outside, like I do, I make tables, and I sell these tables. If you're making them for outdoors, you wanna get spar urethane. I'm making mine from cedar, so they won't rot, but it keeps the color, and I really like the color. So get spar urethane for outside. For inside, get polyurethane. There are two different types. Oil-based and amber. Oil-based, amber's the wood, which just makes it look a little bit more yellow-ish, I guess, like amber. And water-based dries clear. And then there are like oils that you can put on that will protect the wood that are not as strong as polyurethane or spar urethane. And then the last one I've never used is lacquer, and that is like that is for indoors. It's not for outdoors. Most people use spray lacquer if they're gonna use lacquer. So that is 16 items. So if you found this video helpful, then leave a like, subscribe, click the bell so that you will be notified when I post new videos, if I ever do, because I take forever. If you think of something else, something that I should have included that I didn't, leave it down in the comments below. Please share this channel with any woodworkers in your family, because that would be very, very helpful in growing my channel. And stay tuned for the next video, which is 7 things a woodworker can make for Christmas. See ya. No, stop, wait, no. Forgot something. 2 things, actually. Sorry, gonna make you stick around for like 45 seconds. Okay, so the first thing is router bits. If you can see that, this is a router bit. Obviously you gotta figure out if they use a router. Secondly, no matter what, they use clamps. These are quick grip squeeze clamps from Vice Grip. Don't get clamps other than F-style clamps from Harbor Freight. The Harbor Freight F-style clamps are actually really good, which surprises me, but their squeeze clamps suck. So that's it. That is actually the 15 plus 1, so the 16 things you need to know. Cannot believe I messed up. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, probably a week, I will be making a video on what woodworkers can make their families for Christmas. See you guys later.